On the season finale of The Bachelor, Roki Sasaki makes his very difficult decision. It was very, very difficult to play with the best team in baseball, the Dodgers. I don't really have much to say. This was super obvious from the get-go, from like 2 years ago, and it's hard to like put into words the frustration with the sport in a sense of just how out of hand this got, and how like, because it's not just annoying because of how fake this was and everyone assumed knew where he was going, but it's also just that it's the best team, and the best team just gets even better for almost free, because they don't have to pay him. It's only like $6.5 million because it's a minor league deal, and it also just screws over a whole wave of actual international free agents. And yeah, I don't know. It's just really, really silly and stupid, and I hope he gets booed. I really don't like him, to be honest. Like, to put it honestly, I one of my more disliked players in the league now, just because of how this was handled, how he handles himself. It's just not cool to like go to all of these teams that go like two days ago. I just realized I need my phone for the next segment. But 2 days ago, he was talking. He went to San Diego, and there was a video of him pitching in front of all the people in all the pitching staff in San Diego in the San Diego colors. He had the yellow pants on, and and it's like, what is this? What are we doing? It's not The Bachelor. I made a joke obviously at the beginning of the video, but baseball's not The Bachelor. And not to be like, oh, baseball's this holier than thou or whatever, but why is that playing? Some song was playing. I'm trying to find this photo for this next segment. But anyway, Roki Sasaki, he's a Dodger, like everyone knew. It's stupid. I don't like it. But what can we do? Wish he was a Cub. But it's just like, why even? And it's a very difficult decision. Like, was it? Like, was it really? Like the decision that every single human being that has watched a game of baseball in the last 2 years, like, thought, like when you think like, oh, you have the choice to go to any team because money doesn't matter. Why would you not go to the best team in baseball? So anyway, and they're also the best. Yeah. Anyway, rant over. But going to the next segment that's more interesting, more sort of to talk about. But the Cubs are the Cubs convention is going on this weekend. And Sammy Sosa is like there, which is really cool, and Kyle Tucker's there and everything. But pre-convention, they announced that the Cubs will have a new jersey. So I kind of want to, show you guys and look at it. Let's see. Because my opinion, it's like, hold on. How do I open this? Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can. Like, my opinion is it's like, I don't know. It looks too Expos-y, right? Doesn't it look like the Expos? I love the hat. The hat is sick. If I could wear a hat, I mean, I'll probably get it anyway, but I can't wear hats because my hair is too big and my head is too big. Like, if I had this size hair but my head was smaller, maybe I could wear a hat. And I sort of like the iconography and everything. That's a big word. It's a very large word. But because they used to have this sort of style of jersey. I say used to, like before I was born. With a darker blue pinstripes. And I love those jerseys. I think those are sick. But there needs to be something here in the actual jersey. There needs to be something there. I don't know. They're okay. I want to see them on someone, but, sure. It's kind of surprising. Like, the Cubs are sort of in that almost Phillies, like area where they're sort of like a pretty traditional baseball team where they don't do a ton of jerseys that often, and they're one of the oldest teams and everything, because before City Connects, Nike City Connects, they only had the pinstripes, the home pinstripes, the away grays, and then the blue walking bear alternates. So then they added the Wrigleyville jerseys, which they're still like probably my least favorite. I don't know. I don't really like the grays, but every team has to have a gray. They're probably still like one of my least favorites, but they're fine, and I like. I like the colors-ish and everything, and they're fine as like an alternate jersey. But there's a rule. This was before I looked this up, so this what I'm about to say is going to be invalid. But there's a rule where you can only have 4 jerseys or 4 different uniforms. So I could do a little bit of basic math. So it's like pinstripes, grays. Those you just have to have. Walking Bear, Wrigleyville, and then this new 5th one, and you can't get rid of grays, you can't get rid of pinstripes. So I was like, Walking Bear or Wrigleyville is going to go? And it would go hand in hand with this organization the past half decade to get rid of the Walking Bear jersey, the jersey you won the World Series with, that one of the most iconic jerseys, probably my favorite jersey. Is it my favorite jersey of all time? It probably is. It's probably my favorite jersey of all time. But then I looked it up, and apparently that rule only applies outside of the City Connect jerseys. Because the Phillies actually have 5. They have the full 2 alternates and home and away, and then they have a City Connect. So I was like, okay, cool. But then I read from a reporter that it, is pretty believable that I trust. I'm blanking on her name, but she said that these are replacing the City Connect Wrigleyville jerseys. So now I'm kind of confused because it's like I was shocked that like Nike would let them do that, because this whole City Connect thing was Nike's thing, and also they only lasted like 3 years, 2 years, which is pretty fast. Probably going to go down in history as like one of the just sort of most bizarre like flashes in the pan type thing. And even so, like the Dodgers had like a second version of the City Connect jerseys because their first one sucked so much. And isn't Boston getting a new one too? But these aren't City Connects. They say they are alternates. They are not City Connects. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they look like. If they are, I guess they'll be worn at home. I guess because they don't wear the Walking Bear at home. That's like their away alternates. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they look. But anyway, interesting day for baseball. Roki Sasaki. Who cares? I don't know. Anyway, just hope you loved that season of The Bachelor. Have a good one.